And I love you guys. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a whip and chat, so grab whatever you're working on and work along with me. So I'm going to zoom us in now. So I'm still working on the cat. I'm going to work on some AB right now. So I was trying to hold out filming this video until the third sneak peek had come from Diamond Art Club, but I don't think I'm gonna make it unless they posted it early. Oh, don't mind me. Let's see. They have not. Okay, so far we've got this one. And we've got this one. So I did not purchase anything the week before. So I don't know if that will continue or if I might get something this week. I kind of like this one. Oh, focus. There, I kind of like this one. But we'll see. I don't know. Alright, so I had a couple things I wanted to talk about. So in last week's Whip and Chat, I was struggling with my camera. So ultimately, I returned it. Wasn't working. So I returned it. So in the week since my last Whip and Chat, I have returned that camera and ordered a new one and already received it, and I'm already filming with it. So this one has a time limit of 30 minutes instead of 10 minutes. So I'm quite, yes, come here. I'm quite excited about that. Can you see what I'm working on? There we go. So I'm quite excited about that. I am still working with my Bella's Diamond Painting Wax, or Bella's Exclusive Mud. Still working with that. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Just trying to push my gems over because they're like moving to the other side. Or they're moving to, they're invading. That's what they're doing. Are my gems not on correctly? Like, I don't understand. This is what I do every single time with Dreamer Designs. Every single time, and it's only been twice. I'm already so fed up with them after two. So, let's do we've been doing a weekly recap. Let's do that. This may be too close. Let me zoom you out a bit. There we go. That's a little bit more comfortable. You're not in my face now. Let's do our weekly recap. We've been doing that. So on Monday, I had a mishap. That's what happened. I had a mishap. My video for Monday was royal diamond painting. But my friend here on the YouTubes, the Uncrafty Crafter, I will link her down below. She let me know that my video had no sound. Oh, I guess it's time for wax. Let me continue my story while I clear my pan and put more wax in. So she informed me that my video had no sound, so I quickly took it down and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, how did that happen? I didn't have another, I didn't keep the footage because up until this point I had been only recording on my phone. So my phone's like, I have an iPhone and I think mine is, let me check, but I think it's the highest memory you can have for this level. And I'm still running out of space. So I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and continue this. First of all, the capabilities are so much more vast when you have a camera. Of course, I say that, and what happened last week had a 10-minute recording time completely ridiculous is what that was. General about version serial number. Yeah, I have a capacity of 256 gigabytes. And I was running out of space and I was having to delete things. I mean, I'm having to delete things on my computer too. But basically, I had already deleted all the copies of the... Why? I'm not even filled the wax yet. Do you see me acting stupid over here? I had not saved a copy. I had deleted all the copies of that footage because it was already uploaded to YouTube. And I was like, it's fine. Well, turns out it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine at all. So, that was frustrating. And I'm now just upset. So I put up a different unboxing. An unboxing that was supposed to be going up on Thursday anyway. So I just moved it up and I switched them now. So today is Thursday. So that unboxing and what is it called? A voiceover unboxing will go up today. But back to the weekly recap. Monday that happened. It's been a hell of a week. I'm not going to get too much into it because most of it's personal, but it has been a hell of a week. Yes, so that was Monday, the voiceover mistake, or the lack of voice, I should say, the lack of voice. On Tuesday, I put up, I think, another binder video. I gotta film another one. I gotta film the last one, but I'm waiting for something for that. On Wednesday was New Wax Wednesday. And I am still working with that today. Thursday is today, but you will see this on Friday. So, for Thursday's video was the Royal Diamond Painting voiceover. And now we have today, which is Friday for you. So that's this. On Saturday, you'll get a shop with me. And on Sunday, you will get the official breakdown of how we're going to do the book club. I'm just going to keep checking every so often to see if Diamond Art Club put the video out or the new release out early. It's one of my favorite pastimes is to stalk their Instagram. No. Nothing yet. Hey, if we make this video long enough, it'll be 12. And then it might be up by then. So, I am actually participating in the, what is it called? Christmas in July event, which is hosted by Maritza from Kiss My Crafts and Mindy from Mindy's Diamond Moment. I am working on the Little Tin Soldier, and what's funny is coincidentally, that same friend who informed me that my video had no sound, we're both working on the same painting. We're working on the Little Tin Soldier, and our unboxings went up like a week apart, and we're working on them at the same time. I think that's so funny. So I'm excited because I'm doing a little bit of customizing to mine, and I think she may have alluded to the fact that she may be doing some customization of hers. So I'm excited to see how they turn out. I'm really excited. So that is happening Christmas in July. So I am kind of working on that. I'm working on it in between sections of this because Dreamer Designs is definitely something that I need it in doses. Okay. So I have pretty much kept this one at home. So I've been, even though this one's smaller than the other one, I've been using the other one, or taking the other one to work and working on that one at work when I have time instead of working on this one because I am already frustrated enough at work. I don't need any more. Speaking of work, we're going back to working 40 hours, which is so good, but also not good at all because I've actually grown quite accustomed to my two days that I film, which would be I've actually grown quite accustomed to working only 4 days. So that will be a new challenge, which I'm blessed to have that challenge. But that will be something new to balance with the YouTube, because I started doing YouTube when I was working 4 days, and now I'm going to take one entire day away from filming and editing and all that. So we'll see. I will definitely have a lot more pressure as far as getting the videos out. So for a while, until I can balance things, I might go back down to 3 to 4 videos a week, because that's originally how I started, was 3 videos a week. I mean, you wouldn't know that looking at me now, because I'm putting out a video literally every single day. But I may have to take a break from that because of that, because of going back to work full-time. But another thing that is a challenge with going back to work full-time is I will now be doing, for the time being, I don't know how long it will continue, but for the time being, I will be doing overnights on Sunday nights. So ideally that won't mess up too much for the week that I do it, but for the week that I don't, I'm doing it every other week for the next 5 weeks. So I have one this Sunday, the 12th, and I have one the following, or not the following Sunday, but the Sunday after that. So 12 plus 14 is 26. On the 26th I have one, and then 2 weeks after that. So, but the weeks that I'm not doing the Sunday overnight, it will actually ruin the entirety of my regular work week. So what I've been working, before the pandemic, I was working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Once the pandemic started, I began working Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, during the weeks that I am working the overnight on Sunday, I will work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, wait, is that right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yep. Yep. I will work 6 days in a row. I will work... No, that's not right, is it? Let me check. I took pictures of the schedules. Let me take a look.
Yeah, so I'm working... Let's see, this schedule is for the 19th. Okay, so I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'm working another week of Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and then I go into working full-time again. So I have a little bit of an adjustment period. So that's good. But once that starts, on the week of the 19th, I will work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So a regular work week, completely normal for me, almost completely anyway. Nope, not quite. And then the following week, yep, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. Tuesday the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, and then an overnight on the 26th. And then I have 2 days off. I'll have Monday and Tuesday off. And then I'll work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I'll be off on Sunday. And then for the week of August, I'll work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off on Friday, work Saturday, work an overnight on Sunday, off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So it's just gonna mess everything up. So I've kind of gotten the habit of filming my Wip and Chats on Fridays, editing them and putting them up on, filming the Wip and Chats on Thursdays, editing and putting them up on Fridays. So I will have to either wake up really early to film and put out my Wip and Chat, or I may have to, because I don't want to do it all in one day. Doing it all in one day is too difficult for me because I don't actually have Wi-Fi. So I have to do all of the uploading on my phone. I have unlimited data, so it's not a big deal, but the hotspot, it will slow down after a while. So I can either do that, or I can, I don't know what to do. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out. We always do. So who watches Big Brother? I know I've mentioned on here before that I do, and we're coming up on season 22, and the rumors are that it is an all-star season. And so there is so much dramas happening on the Twitters regarding that, because people are like, oh, I hope this person's on. Oh, this person can't be on, because if they were on, we would know, because they would be off of social media and they would be in sequester. And I'm like, I have no idea what is happening right now, because I am not, like, I don't really go on Twitter all that much. I really only go on Twitter to keep up with what's happening with that kind of stuff, like stuff I can't access for myself, because it's just rumors. And like there's this account that supposedly lives really close to it, and the house, the Big Brother house, and they're taking pictures and saying, look at how many trailers, we're starting soon, these people are probably in sequester already. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So Big Brother typically it's usually a summer thing, but with the coronavirus, obviously the Coronas had other plans. So that is something that's happening that I wanted to talk about, because I have nobody else to talk to about that. So we'll see what happens with that. And then let's see. I think that was all I wanted to talk about. I have some more subscribers, and I really do appreciate you guys so much. I especially appreciate Maritza from Kiss My Crafts, and I will leave her link down below, because she has once again given me a little mini shout out. On one of her videos, she said, me again. She discussed me briefly. And I had a new friend. I made a new friend. Because Maritza is always talking about this one beautiful human being. And I didn't know if she was a creator or if she was like, I didn't know who she was. And then she commented on my video and I made a friend. Well, I don't know if she thinks we're friends. I don't know. Whitney, are we friends? I'm not sure. You tell me, are we friends? I think we're friends. So I love my little group of peoples that I'm talking to. I think that's really special that I have this YouTube, and it's not big by any means, but I've made a couple really, I would consider them really good people. So I've met these really good people and like a little made friends with them. And I think that's so awesome, because it's really a wonderful thing. Oh, my fan is so annoying. It's a really wonderful thing to have people to talk to about your interests, because I think I've said before that I don't have anyone to talk to in my regular life, so y'all is it. So I enjoy discussing whatever you want to talk about. I have a couple people who just recently subscribed that have been talking to me a little bit more. Well, I don't know how long ago they subscribed because I can't see, but there's a couple people that have been talking to me a lot more frequently, and I absolutely love it. I am so excited to see what this little YouTube journey, where it brings me. It's already brought me so much. Like, when I tell you I had, how can I say this without swearing? I had the absolute shittest day ever yesterday, okay? And I come home and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is awful. Everything sucks. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I actually am, I have very many anxieties. and lots of depressions. So YouTube has been such a nice outlet for me. Like, I had the absolute worst day yesterday, and I was ready to just throw in the towel. Everything sucks. I'm going to bed. And I woke up this morning with fresh perspective. I'm still not happy. I'm still not I'm not great. I'm okay. I'm not great. But I woke up and I had renewed purpose because I have this little YouTube channel, and I filmed some videos today. I filmed my unboxing for Monday. I have a little miscellaneous unboxing that I'm working on. I don't know how many pieces that I'm gonna put into it, but I have that going on. Because I just, like, paintings, I will give them, especially if they're a new to me company, I will give them their own video. If I order 2 or 3 diamond art clubs, I typically put them all in the same video. But if I have, like, a bunch of things that aren't really, like with my Etsy unboxing, I had a tray, and I had a pen, and I had a couple cover minders. So it wasn't like, no one thing in my head was special enough to get its own video. So I just did a hodgepodge miscellaneous unboxing with those things. And so I filmed a clip for my second miscellaneous hodgepodge unboxing. And what else did I do? So I filmed for Monday's video, I filmed for the hodgepodge unboxing, and I filmed the breakdown of how we're going to do the book club. So I woke up this morning, and when I tell you that I didn't want to do anything, I mean, I was ready to just, like, I was ready to just go back to bed, okay? But I woke up this morning and I was like, I've got several videos to film, but first I want to make sure that my house is clean. So I got up, I got ready, well, ready-ish. I handled some business that I had to take care of. I folded a load of laundry, washed, dried, folded another load. I'll put it away after. I took care of some other housework. And then I hopped in the shower, and I was ready to film. So after the day I had yesterday, to have, like, because it's fortunate that I had the day off today after what happened yesterday. So I came home, was trying to decide if I would be putting up a Wip and Chat today because I was super down, and now I'm okay. And you know, everything is okay. No one is, you know, I haven't lost anyone. No one's dead. Like, I hate to be that person, but, like, you know, I have to look at it. I have to take into account that no one is dead, okay? My super-tastic day yesterday, no one died, you know? So, and talking to you guys has made me feel better already. And I think we've been filming for 20-something minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and check. I'm gonna check the Diamond Art Club website, or not the Diamond Art Club website, their Instagram. Come on, Diamond Art Club. Nope, okay. It'll probably go up a little later in the day then. I just like to see them, because I don't know if I'm getting anything this week. Well, technically, I got a pre-order, and I filmed with that too. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I filmed with that Tuesday maybe? And that will go up on Thursday. So I have almost all of my content for next week scheduled already. Well, filmed anyway, and planned. So that's exciting. I don't want this video to be like super sad. Like, I'm not looking for attention. I'm sharing with you guys that you guys made me feel better. And I love you guys. And the amount of like satisfaction I get from just talking to you, whether it's in the comments or if you reach out on Instagram, which my Instagram is always linked. I really love having interactions with other humans. And especially like, with what's going on with this pandemic, I just keep getting crappy news. Apparently, the school district here will not be opening. They will be doing virtual school next year, which I am not a stay-at-home mom. So if my son does virtual school, he's gonna have to probably stay not here. So that's got me really, really down. That's one of the reasons I'm super down, because I miss my son so much. I can't in words express how much I miss my son. But there's just no, I can't quit my job to take care of him, like stay at home with him, you know. I can't do that because life goes on, pandemic or not. I have to be working. So that's one of the things that's got me down. And then, you know, again, I don't want this to be like a super negative video. I don't want it to be like, I don't want to make myself even more sad. So, but I just wanted to let you know that you guys make me feel better. Talking to you makes me feel better. So I really appreciate you. So thank you so much for that. I think I am going to, my video is getting ready to shut off because it's got a 29-minute timer now instead of a, oh, and the camera now, instead of having that janky setup with the mirror behind it, now I have a viewfinder that I can tilt and twist so I can see it. I can see when it shuts off. So, you know, perspective again. I had a super crappy day yesterday, but when I came home, my camera was waiting, and it is not the other camera. Perspective for you. So it's getting ready to shut off, so I am going to manually shut it off so I don't have it cut me off. So I'm gonna do that now. Oops. I wound up having a little break. I had some lunch, and I was motivated by two things. One, I was hungry, and two, I wanted to wait and see if the new release would get posted. So I am still stalking their Instagram. All right, nothing yet. We'll see. I mean, if I got, I don't know if, so I'm hesitant to say what I will and won't buy because I don't want to lie. But I like to think I've narrowed my tastes down. I like a lot of things, but what I'm learning, and what I think a lot of people who start anything new hobby-wise, or just any type of anything, they start out kind of buying everything, and then as time goes on, they buy less and less until they only are buying what they like. I think I've exited the buying everything hobby, or part of my hobby. I think I've pretty much narrowed it down to exactly what I like. I like Mandy Manzano. I don't really like doing scenes, and I don't really like doing people. I really much prefer like I don't really like doing animals either. Y'all, I don't like anything ever. But I think I've gotten it down to Manny Manzano. I think that's what I like. I keep smelling this, trying to figure out what it smells like to me. I have yet to decide. I'll let you know on Wednesday when we reconvene for New Wax Wednesday. Okay. Let's see. Don't mind me, just still looking at their page. I'm not gonna look at it because if it's like watching paint dry, am I right? It's like so frustrating. I just want to see. But I like to think that I've kind of narrowed my taste down. Like at first, like when some of the weeks went by and I didn't necessarily like anything, I almost bought something just to buy something because I wanted to buy something. And I had a little slip up with the Electric Lion. Now I do love it. I definitely love that painting. Well, no, I don't love it. I like it a lot. I kind of got that more for my fiance, because when I showed him that, he said he liked it and that I should get it. I don't know why. I don't know where it's gonna go. Honestly, I don't know where any of these are gonna go. I'm looking into framing. Like, we want to buy a house someday, so, and where we're at right now, it's not really the best of ideas to just put holes in the walls willy-nilly. Ew, I don't like that phrase. It's not best to put holes in the wall for, like, no reason. You know? Especially when we're going to be the ones responsible for filling them when we leave. So, I didn't want to go crazy and frame everything, but there is a lot of AB in this. This is number 2, right? Yeah, 2 AB 38. I'm not crazy. See? Focus. Focus. See? That is the symbol 2. See? And it does go here. But it just seems like there's a lot of 2 for how much 2 they gave me. I mean, there's not as much as you go down, but like, there's still 2. There's 2 everywhere. I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna complain about there being too much AB, but I'll be upset if I run out and have to wait for them. Let us see. Let us see. Did you guys like that shop with me where you looked at what I had and voted on what I did next? Because I kind of liked it. It takes the guesswork out of it because I'm not guessing and I'm not choosing. You are. So I kind of enjoyed that. Also, this is a formal announcement for those of you who watch Kiss My Crafts. You'll know. But I realized earlier today when I was watching her unboxing, I think of the new Diamond Art Club from last week. It was the leopard. I realized, first of all, I'm wearing my Dunder Mifflin Paper Company shirt. It's so comfortable. I love this shirt so much. I wish I would have gotten like 7 of them. But I got this shirt and I was watching her video and I finally realized every time I watch her video, I feel like Michael Scott. Now, I'm not gonna say why, because that's Maritza's brand, not mine. But she's got me doing it now. So if you know why, I feel like Michael Scott, every time I watch her videos, let me know in the comments below. If you know, you know. She's got me acting all types of bad. Let's see, I have my other painting that I'm working on kind of sort of throughout the month of July. I'm not sure. I'm not really prioritizing one over the other. I just, like I said earlier, I'm leaving this one at home and taking the other one to work because I don't want to be frustrated at work. I'd rather just have one frustration and have that be all of work and not be this. I don't want to be frustrated at work because I already am. So I guess I'm kind of prioritizing the other one then, I guess, because I get more diamond painting done at work right now, especially with the Rona and having our hours cut and stuff and having it be like, it's busy, but we have less like physical things to do and it's mostly sitting stuff. So I feel like I get more done at work lately, especially because like during the week, like when my work week anyway, not necessarily the weekdays, but like when I'm working, I come home, I'm tired, I cook dinner, I go to bed. So I don't really get much diamond painting done at home unless it's on my day off, and then usually I'm cleaning or filming. I do a lot of bulk filming. I do a lot of, especially since I have weird days off, and sometimes packages coincide with those days. I get a lot of my bulk filming done. I film on Thursdays. I film my Wip and Chat for Fridays, which y'all knew. And any packages I have will get filmed when I get to them, whether it be during the week sometime, if it's something I'm really excited about, or if it gets done on my next closest day off. And then I have, what am I doing? And then what I'm trying to say, while I'm confusing myself, what I'm trying to say is that I do bulk filming. So, like I said earlier in this video, I filmed 4 videos today. Well, this is the 4th. So, most of my content is bulk film, which is why you'll always see me. I have like 4 or 5 shirts that are like my comfy, can't wear to work, but they're my favorite. And then my hoodies too. I love my white oversized hoodie. It's like my favorite hoodie is the, come on, I must need to change my wax. My favorite hoodie is the white one. And this shirt, they're like extra large men's shirts and hoodies. Ugh, my favorite. I like to, like at work I wear pretty form-fitting clothing. I wear, you know, like a nice pair of slacks and a nice shirt for work. So when I come home, I don't want to be all like buttoned up. I like to wear my extra large men's shirts. I don't know. I also like rompers. Can it be like romper time? I know that like it technically is and was already, like with spring and summer, but because of the Rona, I didn't get to go anywhere, do anything in my rompers. I have such cute rompers. I love and hate rompers at the same time. And again, if you know, you know. Oh, come on. I must have to change my wax again. That's one thing I'm noticing. I am changing my wax, I feel like, quite frequently. I didn't diamond paint at all while we were apart during our little break. During my lunch, I did not diamond paint at all. So if I have to change the wax again, that'll be 2 times in an hour. Well, not even, because I filmed for like 30 minutes the first go, and I'm only at, I don't know how long now. And I think I need to change my wax again. I mean, in some places it's sticking. I think we had this discussion in New Wax Wednesday. I think it might be like the Dreamer Design drills are weirdly shaped. Like some of them are bigger than others. But then that's not really fair to say, because I'm having the same struggle with my Diamond Art Club. And typically those are pretty uniform in shape. And consistently anyway. But that is an older kit, so I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know much. But I know I love you. Oh, who remembers that song? I don't even remember that song. I just watched someone do that the other day. I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did. So, anyways, the YouTube dramas are popping off again. Well, I don't even know if it's drama anymore at this point. At this point, it's not even like jokingly, oh, spill the tea. It's not even spill the tea. Like, this is some hardcore stuff that's happening now, and I don't even know what's going on. I'm not really as much as I like to try and keep updated with all this stuff. I'm not really keeping updated. I got my own struggles. Here I go again, looking at the damn Diamond Art Club Instagram. Could y'all just post it, please? I just want to see. I think I would be happy if I could finish this section this week, because I feel like this is about a quarter of it. Maybe more. I mean, maybe less. Let's see. Without bending it, I'm just going to try to match it up a little. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Yeah, this is about a quarter. This is about a quarter. So, I think if I could get through 1/2 a week, or one part a week, that would put me at making this painting take a month, which is still so very long. I don't know. I want to prioritize Christmas and July, because when the month is over, it will no longer be August. Because that's how July works. Are you participating in Christmas in July? I plan to finish up the first section this week in that, because I section all my paintings off like this. I plan to finish the first section of that off this week, and then use the hashtag. It's fa-la-la into July. But I love it when Maritza explains it, because she's like, 1 fa, 2 la into July. So I'm gonna use the hashtag 1 fa, 2 la into July. When I post about that one, hopefully soon. I don't think I'm even anywhere close to finishing that section. Of course, it hasn't even been a week. To be fair, it hasn't been a week with these ones. So, to be fair, I technically still have time to complete it. If I'm going for a week anyway. If I can complete 2 paintings this month, I would be disappointed in myself, to be frank, because I was able to complete much larger in much shorter amount of time. That's not true. Is it? I don't know. The other two Diamond Art Clubs I did, the Mad Kitty and Neverland, Off to Neverland, Into Neverland, I'm not sure. Both those took me a week and a half roughly. I think it was 8 days for Mad Kitty and like 12 or 13 for Into Wonderland. And then I just finished Here Comes the Bride a little while ago, and that one took me a whole month. But to be fair, I did start another project in between. So, to be fair. But I don't know, I would really appreciate, I think working on more than one painting at a time is not good for me. I think that's what I'm learning, because that seems to be what kind of really slows me down, is when I'm working on more than one item at a time. And yet here I am working on two. Oh, what are you guys doing as far as work? I know that a lot of people are out of work, and I know a lot of people are working from home. But like, I'm curious, what point in reopening is your city, state, or town? Like for us, for my fiance and I, we never stopped working because we were considered essential. So we never stopped working. But we both kind of took hour cuts, like our hours, both of our jobs cut back our hours. So we're both going back to working a full 40. He started a little while ago. I'm starting in 2 weeks. Yeah, I think I'm going to change the wax in this. Please continue leaving all of your recommendations for new waxes to try in the comments down below. I have found another wax that I'm going to give a shot pretty soon here, whenever that arrives. I purchased it today. I don't know when that will get here, and I don't know if it will be in time for the new wax, next New Wax Wednesday. I'm also waiting on my French wax, and I do want to try some alternative wax items, but I have a couple things I need to get done first. I have got that French wax coming. I've got Not Your Mama's already, and I would love to do that one, but if there's a wax that comes, like Not Your Mama's isn't necessarily the most popular wax, but it's also not the least popular, so people already kind of know about it. If they purchased it, then they kind of already have an opinion formed. But like for me, with this wax that I picked up today, or I bought today on Etsy, I don't have an opinion formed, and so far it must be brand new, because first of all, I've never heard of it, and second of all, I did a quick search on YouTube to see if anyone else had put a video out on it, and it seems like it hasn't really been talked about. So I want to prioritize that one, just in case that's the world's best wax, you know, because like with Not Your Mama's, I kind of have an idea of how it's gonna go. And with the French wax, the people who have discussed that wax, they say it has a similar consistency to Petty wax, which, I mean, all of these do, with the exception of this one. This one is like, I can't even, you know what, we'll wait until Wednesday to describe it, but, yeah, so I kind of have, I don't have an opinion formed on New Wax Wednesday, on Not Your Mama's Mud, so I don't want to make it sound like I've pre-decided, but I have an idea of how it'll go for me based on other people's descriptions, which is kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is like, if you like this, then you might also like these things. But for me, I didn't really get along with patty wax all that well. So things that have the consistency of patty wax, I'm going to continue to try. But I have a feeling that if I have a favorite, it probably most likely be Not Your Mama's, because it is according to the people who've tried it and left me feedback for me to read, it is the most different of the other waxes than patty wax. It's most different. It's the least similar, is how I should say it. Good God, I need to go back to school and learn English. It's the least similar to patty wax. Oh, did you hear that? I love that sound. So I have a feeling that Not Your Mama's may be my favorite. So, but again, you know, my opinion is not formed. I go into all of these new Wax Wednesdays videos with, I love that sound, with the intent to just try it. I don't have any opinion formed until I form an opinion. Okay. Come on, Diamond Clip. All right, it may not come up then. Oh, so sad. I want a Mandy. It's been a while since we had a Mandy, right? It's been since, let me take a look. It's been since the Sugar Plum Fairy, right? Which was released on, it was released on the 30th. So we're over a month without a Mandy. Give me a Mandy, but maybe like don't give me a Mandy because that means I'm gonna spend money on it. But like give me a Mandy. I definitely have a preference here. I don't like to edit my Wip and Chats, but I'm gonna have to edit out so much of me complaining about how long it's taking for the photo to get posted. Unless you like that, in which case I'll leave it in. Oh, I really wanted to give my commentary on it. What is happening? This is like, the wax is not agreeing with my AB drills. Oh, that's something that I forgot to mention in the new Wax Wednesday. It doesn't seem to pull coating off of AB drills, but it does make more wax come out, I think. Like more wax will come out of the pen than just the residue. Which is kind of what happens with AB drills. Occasionally, it will pull the wax out of the pen. But it's not like pulling the wax out of the pen. It's just like pulling some wax out of the pen. I can't describe it. We'll go over that and more thoughts on Wednesday. All right, so I waited. Once it once it stopped recording, I waited like 30 minutes scrolling through social media to find it, and or waiting for it rather, and it didn't show up. So after all that, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out. I'm sorry that I couldn't provide my commentary. I'm sure you're fine with it. I'm upset about it. It's like, oh, Diamond Art Club. I just want to see what you got. Alright, I hope that you are being safe, washing your hands, and taking care of yourselves. Bye, guys.